Hello and welcome. I'm Blair Blackwell, and this is the Daily Cyber Brief. Here's today's rundown of the biggest cybersecurity stories you need to know today. Good morning. This is the Daily Cyber Brief for Monday, January 26. Here are the key risks moving today's security landscape. Active exploitation of widely deployed infrastructure, a fresh wave of identity-driven social engineering, and some Microsoft update turbulence to watch. CISA added an old but critical VMware vCenter server flaw to its known exploited vulnerabilities list, citing real-world attacks. The heap overflow bug was patched back in 2024, but its return to the spotlight underscores how many vCenter instances remain exposed and why legacy vulnerabilities continue to deliver returns for attackers. Meanwhile, mass scanning is underway for a critical zero-day in Cisco unified communications software. Researchers warn successful exploitation could enable full system takeover, putting voice and collaboration infrastructure at risk across many enterprises. In critical infrastructure, investigators tied the attempted December attack on Poland's power sector to the Sandworm Group, and detailed a new destructive wiper dubbed Dino Wiper. The operation was reportedly thwarted, but it's a reminder that disruptive tradecraft continues to evolve alongside geopolitical pressure. On the identity front, the Shiny Hunters extortion group is claiming responsibility for ongoing voice phishing campaigns against single sign-on accounts at Okta, Microsoft, and Google. The goal is straightforward: compromise SSO to reach corporate SaaS platforms and steal data for leverage. Separately, Fortinet tracked a multi-stage phishing campaign targeting users in Russia, delivering business-themed lures that lead to amnesia rat and ransomware, showing how email, documents, and remote access Trojans remain a reliable combo for attackers. Reflecting the defensive response, 1Password rolled out pop-up warnings for suspected phishing URLs, aiming to nudge users before credentials are entered. Turning to enterprise operations, Microsoft issued an out-of-band update to stop Outlook Classic from freezing when personal storage files were kept in cloud folders, affecting Windows 10, Windows 11, and Windows Server. At the same time, Redmond is investigating reports of Windows 11 devices failing to boot with unmountable boot volume errors after the January security updates. Looking ahead, keep an eye on vendor advisories for Cisco UC and exposed VMware vCenter servers, where active exploitation has been confirmed. CISA also flagged active exploitation of additional enterprise bugs across Versa, Zimbra, and even popular developer toolchains like Vite and Prettier, so watch for dependency updates that may quietly close gaps. Practically speaking, watch identity providers and single sign-on platforms for phishing and social engineering attempts. Collaboration and telephony systems that can be targeted by zero-day scanning. And data center management components like vCenter that remain high-value targets. You should also keep an eye on Windows desktop fleets and email clients for stability after recent updates, and on energy and other critical infrastructure operators facing persistent interest from state-aligned actors. In short, attackers are leaning on identity, ubiquitous infrastructure, and familiar phishing playbooks, while defenders juggle patching and reliability. The steady advantage goes to teams that streamline visibility and decision-making across these layers. That's it for today's edition of the Daily Cyber Brief. Thanks for listening. I'm Blair Blackwell. This podcast is for informational purposes only and is not cybersecurity, legal, or financial advice.